As part of the omnibus deal last year, we made bipartisan progress when we extended the tax credits for wind and solar energy for 5 years. There were strong feelings on both sides, but we came together and we made a compromise, and we need to build on that foundation. I introduced a bill to extend the renewable investment tax credit for 5 years. Representative Reed and I just introduced another bill to extend remaining parts of the ITC and hope that we can all come together again to get this done by the end of the year. This extension would help bring renewable energy to the point where it's cost competitive with other sources of energy. Another bipartisan bill that would level the playing field for renewable energy is the Master Limited Partnership Parity Act, with co-sponsors from both sides of the aisle in both the House and the Senate. MPLs are now available to fossil fuel projects, but not to renewable energy. This bill would bring needed parity.
I want to make sure that we're promoting policy, tax policy, that provides them with an opportunity they need to succeed. One area that my colleague, Mr. Thompson, and I have just recently joined in, and he mentioned in his testimony, is H.R. 5167, the Technologies for Energy Security Act. I think this is a common sense proposal that should be taken into consideration as we go forward, making sure that our tax policy reflects a commitment to our energy sector that is not only a job creation component of our economy, but also brings national security concerns to light as we deal with the issues around the world.
First, I'd like to urge support of H.R. 5172, which amends the tax code to extend and phase out the energy tax credit for all Section 48 technologies. Congress acted in December 2015 to renew and phase out the investment tax credit for investment in manufacturing of solar energy technologies, but it left out the rest of the advanced energy technologies in Section 48, which include fuel cells, CHP, microturbines, geothermal heat pumps, and small wind. This was a drafting error. It's resulted in Congress inadvertently picking winners and losers, and leadership in both chambers have acknowledged that fixing this oversight is a priority. My bill would extend the investment tax credit to all Section 48 technologies and undergo a phase-out as soon as and as quickly as possible. We're just trying to give those other technologies the exact same treatment as we gave solar. And we're phasing out this credit at the end of 2021, just like we did with solar. It levels the playing field and prevents Congress from picking winners and losers.
Here to discuss H.R. 2883, the Master Limited Partnership Parity Act. This bill is a bipartisan bill, and I also want to thank Representative Thompson for being a co-author of the bill, and Senator Coons and Senator Moran have the same bill over in the Senate. The bill will go a long way to encourage energy development domestically in the United States. This Master Limited Partnership Act is a simple bill. It expands the MLP tax structure to include all forms of renewable domestically produced energy. Right now, MLPs are a successful tax structure that is used by many oil and gas companies. This structure has been very successful for U.S. companies such as Enterprise, which is based in Houston, Texas, and other companies. The structure has allowed these capital-hungry companies to attract investments they need to grow, investments that may otherwise not have gotten without the structure. So the bill would allow clean energy projects to utilize MLPs as a beneficial tax structure that taxes a project like a partnership, but that trades its interest like a corporate stock, a C Corp. This allows access to liquidity and equity markets and prevents double taxation. For the last 30 years, MLPs have given natural gas and coal industries access to private capital at lower cost. And so this is not a subsidy or a tax credit. This is a corporate tax structure that treats all energy producers the same and promotes domestic energy.